Hello fellow Star Trek fans, welcome back to a brand new season of 10 Forward. I am your host Mike Overton, and this time we are going to be checking out Star Trek Discovery Season 5 Episode 2. The title of this episode is Under the Twin Moons, so let's fly. The second season continues in its robust journey, delivering deeper into the realms of action, character development, and the exploration of quintessential Star Trek ideals. In a moment of introspection, Captain Burnham contemplates the existential queries tied to her mission's significance as the crew works on clearing discovery of the Kumail Sand. The quest for the progenitor's legacy prompts her to question her destiny, a sentiment perhaps intensified by Saru's impending departure as first officer. The narrative takes a turn where Michael is called to testify at Captain Rayner's disciplinary hearing, challenging her principles as she navigates a rather delicate situation. Rayner's defiance against Starfleet's leadership, characterised by his unorthodox methods, jeopardizes his career, illustrating a clash of ideals within the Starfleet hierarchy. Amid the developments, Burnham ensures that her pass with Book, alongside obviously the cat Grudge, doesn't hinder their professional interactions, showcasing her commitment to maintaining professionalism in a complex personal dynamic. The storyline transitions to the planet Lyrek, where Burnham and Saru, alongside Adira and Tilly, unravel clues pointing towards an ancient Promelian burial site, underpinned by the changes that test their resilience and camaraderie. The journey, filled with danger and discovery, underscores themes of perseverance and the enduring bond between crew members. The introduction of lethal drones adds a layer of suspense, propelling the narrative forward as they investigate unforeseen threats. Now, meanwhile, on Discovery, the team's strategic prowess is put to the test, culminating in a collaborative effort to neutralise the drone threat, highlighting themes of teamwork and ingenuity. Currently, Book's subplot intertwines personal connections with the season's overarching narrative, revealing layers of character depth and setting the stage for future developments. Really good parts of this episode. When Michael and Saru are on this away mission down on the planet, which again would be against Starfleet regulations to have the first officer and captain on the away mission, but never mind, we'll look past that. Commander Riker would not be very happy. But there's this kind of mutual respect and love between the two characters. You know, there's all this chaos going on with these drones, and you know, Michael and Saru separate to try and resolve the drone threat, and you know, Michael goes hunting for Saru once the drones are gone, and you know, you can tell that she's, you know, worried that something's happened to him. Now, luckily, they find each other. There's this wonderful moment, which again just solidifies their relationship. We have this great scene with Tilly and Adira with Captain Rayner. Captain Rayner kind of is teaching, you know, essentially they are two young crew members. I mean, let's face it was only, you know, 3 series ago that Tilly was still a cadet. So, you know, she's still a very young officer, and Adira, obviously only being around for a short period of time as well, also a young officer. You know, and he's teaching them that, you know, sometimes you have to think like your enemy, or in this case, think like the inhabitants of the planet, to try and, you know, knock out this energy field that's powering these drones. And you know, there's this great part where both Tilly and Adira, you know, they come up with the solution, and they're sort of, you know, praising themselves, and you know, Captain Rayner's just disappeared. I think that's something that we're going to see a lot of in this season with Captain Rayner. He's one of those, he comes across as that kind of no bullshit, straight up, tells it as he sees it, you know, and once his work is done, he just disappears. I could be wrong, but I think that's the kind of person that he is, and that's just from what I've observed in these first 2 episodes. Things I didn't like in this episode. There aren't many. I thought that this whole energy field thing on this planet was a bit meh. I don't know, maybe it was just a bit of lazy writing, maybe. I don't know. The sets and that on here were fantastic, and I just think that the story was just a little bit weak. Great episode, don't get me wrong, but I just feel that there could have been more. Yeah, definitely. There could have just been a little bit more in that episode. My standout moment is kind of emotional. It brought a tear to my eye, which is when Michael and Saru are packing up Saru's room. I think it's really nice that Saru's room with all of his plants and that are staying. But again, you just show how close these two characters have bonded over the show's duration. And I am sad that Saru is leaving Discovery, but I'm also happy that he's getting this, this happy ending, as it were. Yeah, I hope we get a wedding. I hope we get to see Saru and Tarina's wedding. But that whole scene at the end of the episode is very emotional. It's very raw. And I think it will surprise a lot of people. But yeah, that's my standout moment from this episode. So, to recap, the episode artfully balances action with character-driven moments, allowing for reflection amidst the chaos. The dynamic between Michael and Saru, enriched by their shared history and mutual respect, serves as an emotional core to the episode, offering poignant insights into their growth and transient nature of their current paths. Now, as the season unfolds, new alliances are formed and more mysteries unravel. The narrative weaves tapestry of adventure, legacy, and relentless quest for understanding, emblematic of essentially the Star Trek ethos. The episode not only advances the plot, but also deepens the exploration of the characters' journeys, echoing the spirit of discovery and the pursuit of knowledge that defines the series. Thanks everyone for tuning into this second episode of 10 Forward. Remember, if you'd like to catch up with more Clone Star podcasts, make sure you check out our YouTube channel as well as our website with blogs and fan art written by you, our fans. I have been your host, Mike Overton, and until next time, live long and prosper.